phone is dirty. Jesus. There's too much going on. Let me turn this light off. Y'all. I'm still working on the project. Oh, I should have turned that fan down. That's what I meant to do. No, I'm tripping. Don't always make the best choices. But anyways, who is that? Why am I lagging? What internet am I on? I told you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I should have checked that when I first got on. Before I even got on. Hey, Rebecca. I'm feeling so-so. I'm not complaining. I woke up today. I ain't tripping. There will be bigger fish to fry. My nephew's in the backyard. What's up? So anyways, Rebecca, this is a very old jewelry box. And I am violating in so many ways. But because I can, and it's mine, that's what we're doing. So if you know, I'm revamping the room back here. The YouTube room. I'm in the YouTube part of the house. And I'm redecorating. I've changed my theme 10 times. I decided I was doing something elegant. But then I can't find all the pieces. You know, there's always something. You know you want it to be all done at once. Then my children ordered some dressers or TV stands, side tables. I'm sorry, side tables that don't quite match the theme. But it is what it is. We're moving forward. But I decided this would match. There's a bit of a floral theme in here as well. So I figured that this would match the floral theme. Gold is my main accent color. And I don't like to keep stuff just stored away. I like my stuff to be functional. And that's what I'm saying. Even though this is antique and I shouldn't be painting it, I am painting it because I want to look at it every day. But I needed to match and all that good stuff. This will take 1,000 coats. But I think it's going to be, see, look at the difference. Look how good that looks. Just in the beginning. See how it's all nice, dull, old, antique-y. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Look at the total difference. Like, this is really a beautiful piece. As you see, it's pretty well kept. Whatever's on it, it's cleanable. I haven't even cleaned it yet. I just threw some stuff in there and kept it moving. It's all intact. This is a beautiful piece. But look at the difference that made. And it ain't even done. Now, is that just not beautiful? You can see all the rose detail. I'm going to keep that gray, silver. I'm sorry. Look how beautiful. I'm calling it a win. I wasn't going to do the sides. But I said, you know what? Why wouldn't I? Right? Why would I not do the sides? Hey, lovely. What are you thinking? Paint the sides? Who thinks I should paint the sides? There's a lot of painting. Yes, no, maybe so. Is it cute just having the top like an accent, or do I just go all out? What are we thinking? I need your input. Lovely, what are you thinking? Should I paint the sides too? My paintbrush is drying. Let me know, let me know. I gotta do a lot more coats, but just look how beautiful that is now. It was beautiful before. It was definitely beautiful before because it's in its natural state. I don't plan on selling this or anything. If my daughter might not even want it. You know, you don't like what your parents like. Paint the sides or leave them plain? Paint the sides. What are we thinking? Thurman, tell me what you think. It was all like this. Now, I'm still in the beginning phase, and my paintbrush is drying, Thurman, so I need your help. Should I, it was in its natural state. Should I paint it all? Paint all the sides? I'm painting the sides. I can't wait for y'all. My heart tells me to paint the sides. Can't let my paintbrush dry, y'all. I'm already in too far deep. I'm in too deep. There ain't no turning back. Paint it all, definitely. Yeah, that's why I said let me just get it in. Look, I'm already getting it in. I tell you what, when I get this thing coated right, it is going to be a beauty. Do you hear me? It is definitely going to be a beauty. Oh man, I gotta get a small paintbrush. The detail in this is crazy. But I'm still moving forward. One thing about me, I don't start a project if I'm not gonna finish it. Very few projects do I not finish. Not like paint walls, stuff like that. That's a little different. But any other project, I don't like no undone project. I'm not that type of lady, y'all. Shaky hands and all. Hey, what are you doing, Mark? So, Mark, let me show you what I'm working on. Let me show you what I'm doing. How's the family, Mark? So, I redid the YouTube room. I would love to show it to you. I'm definitely still in the beginning phases. I can't find more artwork, whatever it is. I'm waiting on my side tables, my stands, and all that stuff to come in. Coffee tables. So I would love to show you where I'm at. I want to see if you see my vision. Yes, I am revamping the YouTube room. Marky Mark. Yeah, I haven't seen you forever. Is everything okay, anybody? You already know I'm on. Same thing for me. Oh, I took an assistant manager position. Kind of struggling a little bit. I know how to run the store, I know how to run the staff, I know how to work merchandise, whatever it is. But I have not been trained properly. They're kind of letting me slide through the cracks a little bit, and it's becoming frustrating for me because I expect my performance level. I expect my perform. I just have an expectation of myself, and it is what it is. There's no way can I have this much management experience and not be ill in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of frustrating. Let me tell you something. I just had the flu. Oh my God, that was the worst thing. I'm still trying to get the mucus out of me. That thing lasted for like 2 weeks. All I know is I went to work one day and I started coughing. You know I got the allergies already. So I'm like, oh, you know me giving everything the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, oh, it's just my allergies. I tell myself on the second day when I go to work. It wasn't no crazy cough. It was just like, I'm like, dang, I'm coughing. What the heck? Next day I go to work. I wake up to go to work. My whole body hurt. And my cough was on 50,000. I changed to a whole different person in less than 12 hours. By the time I left work that day, I said, oh yeah, it's going down. And I had to work like that every single day. Because mind you shouldn't be going to work sick. But the thing is, when you're in that management position, no matter what's going on. And seeing how I just took the position, I'm like, oh man. Then I started to get rid of it. Now since because I had it and I was going to work sick, we just kept passing it around. So once I started getting rid of it, I caught it again. I'm like, I know you're lying. And I had to catch it from somebody at work, or well, that's it. It all started at work, so obviously I did catch it from them. But yeah, it's just crazy. It just goes to show. The rule is you're supposed to stay home when you're sick, but in real life it don't go like that. And when you get sick, you don't know how somebody's going to handle something, who they're going to take those germs home to. So it's kind of not fair. Are you alright, Mark? Wife is well, right? And in between having the flu, I'm getting dental surgeries. I had one week, one I think the week before, and I got one this week or next week. And let me tell you something, getting a dental surgery while you're up, while you're sick, is not the most pleasant thing to do. Because they got your mouth distorted so many different ways, you can't even breathe right. The last surgery I had, just because of the way they were stretching my mouth, I said, what the? That there alone, I had to call the times out 5 times, no, I really can't breathe. We got all types of implements in my mouth. See, because listen, all this is hooked to your nose. When they got this like this, it's like messing with your, it's crazy work. I'm like, need a break, need a break, need a break. The surgeon over here with stuff all in my mouth, her assistant over here with stuff all in my mouth, and then we got this padding all in my mouth and stuff that is a lot going on. That's why it's easier to just get put to sleep. So you can try to avoid all that. It's not the most pleasant experience. But it could be way worse. Happy Easter. Guys, I've been working on arts and crafts all day. I ain't gonna lie, I took a little nap. I ain't gotta be to work till 4 o'clock tomorrow, so. Little easy shift. 4 to 9, 4 to 9, 4 to 9. Oh yeah, then listen to this. After I took the job, not only did I get sick, something changed in my life. Now being a manager, you gotta work. Man, if they need you 80, 90 hours a week, and I've worked 80-hour weeks. And I'm just throwing a number out there. It don't always happen like that. If your staff sucks, yeah. But anyways, just to show you how it works, though. You're definitely working at least a 50-hour week. I had to go in there and tell them, after I signed a contract and said I could do a certain thing, I had to go in there and tell them, hey, listen, I can only work about 32 hours every week for probably the next 8 months. That's what I can give you. My manager's like, really? Hey, Jerome. She's like, listen, I can hold you down as long as I can, but it's hard when you got a staff that's always calling off and coming in late and like today, I had to stay within the range of the store because somehow I like to get my jobs close to the house. But since I'm always the closest one, I'm on call if the alarm goes off. That's another reason I really didn't make no plans today. I'm like, if that alarm goes off and I'm somewhere, I'm going to be PISSED. Anywhere I would have went would have been a distance. And I don't know how to drive on highways. I would have most likely rode with somebody. So I'm like, she's like, yeah, by the way, since you're the closest one to the store, I'm like, well, maybe I should move. No, I didn't say that. We're getting somewhere. Only 3 more sides, and I just have to probably, this is going to be probably a 4-coat process. Then I got to go in there with a smaller brush and get the fine details. Gotta clean it up. I'm just trying to get the bulk of the work done. Definitely gotta have some patience to do this. Hey CJ, how you doing? I'm trying to work on getting this painted. I want to get the bulk of it painted within the next, I don't want to take no longer than an hour. This is getting around these roses, the detail. I'm leaving the flower silver. It's not the worst detailed piece, but it's definitely a detailed piece. I'm working at record speed. I ain't tripping. I got a good speed going. Yeah, gold, rose gold. Yeah, this is an antique. I wouldn't even never paint an antique if you plan on selling it or it having any value. But I don't plan on doing any of those things, and I want to be able to look at this every day because it's so beautiful to me. So I'm going to paint it. I'm painting it so I can fit it into the living room right here. That I'm not done decorating. Y'all got to admit I'm a beast. Look at the speed I'm going at. This is crazy work. There really ain't much I cannot do. I am talented in many, 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 many ways. Have a good night, Jerome. Guys, I'm working on this and an outside project. I'm just waiting for something to dry, then I gotta go back outside and I'm digging in the dirt, y'all. I got so many different things I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh, it was so hot outside today. I feel so icky and so dirty. I'll be glad when I get all this stuff done. I just want to take a bath and be nice and clean. Try to watch some TV. That's something I never do. Yeah, I have a tomboy mind, but my feet definitely don't stink. This is a young and dumb conversation or an old and foolish conversation. And I don't do neither one. Talk to me like you have common sense. Well, because I'm a tomboy, well, that was hurt my feelings. I'm trying to figure it out. What you saying, baby? Tomboy or not, no, not actually. I am a whole grown woman. Don't indulge me in your childish conversation. Getting done. Don't indulge me in your dumb, childish conversation. Go talk to your people. Because this person don't want to hear it. That's what y'all call it, trolling. I just had a dumb conversation and I hurt your feelings. It's far from trolling. There's a whole different level of being savage and all that. Talking shit to somebody about stuff that means absolutely nothing and a pack of lies and untruths. That's just you being ignorant and not having nothing better to talk about. Like, because you said some shit that makes it true. I wouldn't even approach anybody with that type of conversation. I promise you. Below my savage pay grade. That's why I don't hang with women, never hung with women, because women be on that a lot of times. Just stupid. Ugh. I don't do that. That's right, proud to be a tomboy. Because if I have to run around acting like half these women, I pass. I ain't got time for that. Oh God, the four coat process. I definitely don't look younger every year. I'm looking older every year. The big 50. Old woman. Especially when I'm looking crazy like how I am now. Got the grays out. You know me. All that stuff don't matter to me. But yeah, you know I come on here without my hair combed. Right now I got on boxers. I come in my natural form. That stuff don't define me. Looks, stuff like that, that don't define me. I'm gonna be who I am, regardless how I look, what I'm driving, where I'm working, or how old I get. I will always be who I am. Life lesson 101. Know who you are. Nobody should have to tell you, convince you. Understand what you've done in life, where you've been at. It is what it is. Nah, I wear 50 like it's 70. I'm definitely wearing 50 like 70 right now. I can put it on and turn it to a nice 35. Like I just I'm not here to impress nobody. This is what my life looks like. I'm knocking this first coat out in record speed. I'm just gonna call that thing a thing. one thing about me? I am fast in whatever it is I do. I do not F off. I'm a woman of many talents. I do not F off. Please believe. Life is about putting expectations on yourself. Don't be afraid to do that. Hey, I want to accomplish this by. I need this to be done by. Yeah, don't be afraid to do that. There ain't nothing wrong with having an expectation for yourself. You should always have an expectation for yourself. Yes, I still wanted to have a bit of an antique or a distressed look. You'll be able to see it more defined when it's all dried. Definitely going to be a 4-coat process. Might be able to do it on 3. I think I can achieve it on 3. I think it'll be easier with 3 coats to keep that distressed look. I go that 4, I'll be doing too much. Your mother's face is perfect for cream pies. That's why your daddy did it. Your grandmother too, with her 304 ways. Canine cut. Ooh. Canine cuts. I'm getting somewhere. That's the only side I have left to do. I gotta go in. I got a, first of all, it's like a 3-coat process. But I did the basic outline. I definitely need a smaller brush to go get a little bit more detail. I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to get the base coat on. This here is my third coat. No, second coat. Second coat on the top. I'm going to leave the little flowers, silver. This is an antique jewelry box. I shouldn't have painted it, but I did. The reason I painted it because I want to look at it every day. I'm sick of having it in storage, put up. I want to look at my box every day. So I'm going to paint it so I can look at it every day. Oh my gosh, it's turning out so beautiful. OMG. Thank you. All right, let me get off here. I got to go do this project in the backyard. I got to come in here. I got to finish this. I'm telling you, I got a lot of stuff to do. What time is it? It's 9:37. You guys are going to bed? I'm just getting my day started. Well, not really. I've been doing stuff all day long. But my life is just busy, hectic. You know that. All right, love you. Gotta go. I'm